I think about how big Christ Community has been in my life. I didn't know my dad was going to pass away when I was at Christ Community. Just the outpouring, the college students were sending me cards. I talked to Paul quite a bit because he also lost his mom. So I think just being in Christ Community, knowing I was there at that time, just the circumstances that all set up, it was just crazy, that I had been led there. At my father's funeral, there was like probably 40 people from Wilmington, and that's a 2-hour drive. And I can't even begin to fathom how meaningful that was, not only for me, but for my family to be able to see. I remember my mom coming up to me that day. She was like, I've never had to worry once because I knew you had that community.
The first memory I have was coming to tutoring in I was in 6th grade. I was like, I don't know anybody there. I was like, I'm scared. But I found one of my friends was there, and so it's a group of people that I actually knew were there. So it's okay, cool. A few years later, my dad started coming because my mom worked on Sundays. So it was just my dad and all of my siblings and I. And so it was just something that we did. And then eventually when mom stopped working Sundays, she just joined with us and would come with us to church and to the service. It just kind of went from going from a really tough childhood and not having the happiest home to it just becoming better. Kind of finding myself through Christ, and then my family finding themselves through Christ. And so it was just nice having someone to just kind of guide you in a direction where it's just finding yourself, but finding yourself through Christ.
I look at our children, and then I look at the people that I've known through the years that have come to the church or come to know Christ, and transforming not just into Christianity, but transforming growth.
So we're transforming those lives along with the clinic, along with youth groups, all of that good stuff.
It's there. It's evident in the people.
I saw these kids grow up to be kind of strong men and strong women and mature in their faith, and just seeing the outgrowth of that, and that was transformational.
I really feel like our youth and the college age really benefits a lot from just the expectation of having to be mentored and to mentor someone. I've seen a lot of young lives seem like they've really just blossomed because they're willing to kind of ask some questions that our culture might already tell them the answer to, but they want to know, what does the Bible say? And I think that's been very transformational for a lot of people.
I can say that the community that is at Christ Community they transform lives every day, and that just shows you how intentional Christ Community is. And I think it's just really important that they know, coming from a college student, that we feel so incredibly welcomed, and that we can't say thank you enough for their willingness to pour into us and their willingness to have us be such a big part of their church.